This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Yeba mu nyina kwa Mahama Boadu TV. Yeba so na first time wa subscribe yanko yeni. Yentinsi mo na yenhwe Ghana mampanyi eja nipa aka few people na edu 1000 prisoners we jomo amanfo bi kika sa na Agradaa ka ho na ye tedi fi ne so na ye ne say na fat na ewo mu nyina agede brew sisi a asanso na suspended chief justice letter back Ghana say yemma Mahama di pre no nyansa fama no NDC for be ya na Mahama be ya na chief justice awo hwe chiri bafo boni ono klase we yeso betu kwan munsem bebre ti Mahama no letter na aba no so mo de be ma no so mo fama no munsem akotia ba election nche bia no so baso life one MP4 say crew je na yete so ntino we sympathy vote benya NDC for say hey yamso ne ye wo power eti e back with your life in colored yentimo sem
John Dramani Mahama presidential amnesty for prisoners and prisoners
yes.
Or more 998 na so far with me almost amnesty no na first timers offenders no omu wompao 787
yes
ansana omo didi so sa ma mensha so holo
you da so far your constitution no prerogative of mercy article 72 you to me na mom
as a president we didn't boss so far onanado 8 years yan sha dan tibibisa go wanim
no e go oya disi e ma bonte e ho kwan se otimi hwe na mostly no prison service council omotimi recommendations in consultation with council of state otimi otumi se omo akoda fia so do ombo ne che wo mu ibu o ha woteso so ma wo mu ibu o anani pa na wasesa ibu o nso akra o yare ibu o nso wanyini enti wo hwemu a first time offenders maka se your criminal justice system no what if ni ye me because me de be lawyer ni dwuma de kakra man fi se ye wa dwuma bebre ye wa criminal justice system no and when tinya mo say first time offenders no 787 ye yi wo obu ho young age situation binti obetumi get in conflict with the law na ejelo be 30 years 25 years that is I'm said that no na you say ya punish ni pa no ebi mo kra ye for promotion ebi mo timi free media so mo mehwe na report asumasi yadena jele no 20 years 30 years but nipa no hwe ni fia wadi any bia de okoye ye no and under the circumstances no is that the best approach yes we are gearing towards rehabilitative and reformative punishment see ye na nipa na sesa ni atete no ya ye ni ye because boy babu no fe bebre wona ni mo betima ye no mapade aboa o man no and until most of these figures and I won't be surprised if most of them are young offenders and are youth we can do better if you death sentence say yes kasi enkokumobi won say ma ba bebre wi ase nyina ka ho asema ama Ghana kra ye mra amende at 29 no say obi kumobi ana ese enkokum ni bi and then I say koda fi ase afbo life sentence or life imprisonment but mrabia ya etiki prospective effect enkoyechi and unti nei no sa anatie but then oba constitution mo aboni bi say treason near the still death sentence no don't say be say constitution no sa eno da so and unti o mo edo o mo tum no so ate bebrede so about life imprisonment from death to life and no free one so one more yare serious here serious medical care also do babonte no mo ko sabia no hwe wo intimi mo na fiase no mo free anu ntia no so mampani ho mobo ana wayi wo almost mo anyina over 70 years ni pa no den no ye wo ebasa enne memfe akina anu ntia no so wayi wo mti ni nyina mu no ye do mampani ase se ni nyina no Ubeka say oh ana oma di boni ana say nipa bia no ne ho ene we yenkofo a kwan ba kwa na mienu so ana miensa so kwa hodo pi so omo no omo ho na bebre asesa ebi kura ya asofo ne imams ne ade eno ne gina so e de ji wo mo frefiase eno nti ye bebo mampani aba so na fin so omo ayi wo mo so no super bi omo da na di enu nti mpanifo agina so ayi wo mo no e ma wo megu mampani no mase no bi kura ko gina ba bi nka se oh asoma sikra ye ja no obaye no ani na nu osan akoya ade foforo omo na super di na amanfo hu se ampa omo ko bae no sesa bia ba omo ebio ya kan nyina so na etu mabunu futitru se ne sebio ene yenim so mani mu adwuma anase obia ne o pedi obenya but yammo ye homodene bibi nkakra yenya adwuma if se Bible crossing say nya adwuma enidi nya so obia de da ho asma fa ana obi says my say yenko di bone tramo ne red no ma ba fa ho kyese ade ni mu yentwe ho mfiri ho yentwe ho mfiri bone ho ibi se mra no nya wa menu ya duko gina ko to e fa nche wo ya maso uko gina ko ne so obi ko da na nipa no tiam ni ade na ya ro hosem enu nti mai ngoma mpani en mase
yo
supana da na dinti a o gina so ayi ya no ya na sa supana di na manfo hu sampa pade na bae no edin fa so pa ba manfo bobo ebi mudin ena bi kra se Eeii Agradaa na hwan manfo anopa yi o manfo speculate
Agradaa de
ma abonten da me nyi se o beka ho
Agradaa kun ka ho
me nyi si o so beka ho every say ona asam kra no sai di
ona onya mfi ho
no ko ye nche
atu esi no ati se na ho fa o ni
na James so bu bi kasa ba ya se ni ni na isa no me no so ya nyamia
asam Ghana ha pa manfo so tibi ka asam
kwa sebsa
nti ya so mampani kakra odin bo shere so e badana so na fi wo mo so de maka etu mo fo se sad no mo
and at least our house you know first time offenders no ye pa yen hwe be 4 months 50% be sanko
and this
Sana
we mu nyina awada super di
50% we run what no nim suban I say first time offenders na dey 50% be sanko
na me kase ye hwe system ni ye say enye se bibia se onko da fiase ye say true obo on so okoy afin crowd no ajinja no more so that say from frying pan to fire it's possible and until I was here hwe how attitude you to know ne bi on be ye boni bi a o kom kra nche dan serious e bi a no yanko form on tum sa na inja o expose them to this nature tinipa no be ba no I hidden criminal
okay
afi no onim se okokro be ba anase adekra makokho mo ho se de ho si tie ndi o ye bibi a oni tema manipa da sane obetuma botu okra ku enu ndi yempenesa nti am se subi o mo da na di nti ama o manya akwanya we no omonto aso no mongo mampanya
honorable tabadi NTOS
we share list na am say lawyer kasa it means that akanipa minu na nkoma ye 1000 and I share so the initial number na 1014 people who were recommended for the prerogative of mercy to be exercised by the president on them. And I wish I said the meaning kind of first time offenders ABA according to the age difference now would have seen the age category. But the important thing I can this afternoon is that you see nothing good comes easy. Nipa na ya swara no se asima si wanya we mpese minya ma anya we mpese mkoku bi ne niema basa obehwe the youth are engaged in areas that at the end of the day no you waste your life otherwise your life no so wo ma me no papa na o ma show so mo do abawi asan die mfaso na ade be ma omo ansa na ebi mpo obekọ prison about no mo eyaunti no ma hwere omo nkwane nkeka ho. So they should be advised. Nothing good comes easy. You can start anyhow. Shaman for be bra. Omo de omo near to omo so omo show omo no. Na me share video be one young man. Wa coach small boy BT ana your match na omo. Niema nyina ekosise. Ekosise skanu po nya wo de kwemfa. they must understand that the world is not as we see them in social media. Among for the social media, Chibe Brahma, do Makotum. A crabby or Mochina, so say a friend of Fanta Docuna and idea, or so on over Sunday or her. One, sir, you see, and that one already. You see, the issue is that Mahama is not your category. You are nowhere nearer his children. Now, could this have a panatema manide and never saw on your view. I know be your vice president. Wako hagis ani pano now nene kanamu eni jinamo siri. When you do that, you are urging them on to do the wrong thing. And I think the vice president should excuse himself from such things. What was that? Into the bubble president now, but for instance, those who are over 70 years. If you hear a tier one timpo, and any probably 70 years old. Yeah, tier one timpo na end under the confines of walls, and you know, Timinia sir. The bubble president now, so and I'm say, as every year passes by, you're going to review this thing. Yeah, man for no, ne create space. Said the nipa for na oral nature or mono. Ne do almost occupy space no hormone. Into no, omo they spend government money. They should also be prepared to go and occupy spaces now. Okay. Yeah. Honeymoon. Until with this few words, I think that the president has done well. The prison should be a place for reform. Okay. It should not be a place for distraction. So we need to give the prison service much more needed resources and then support them to be able to make the prisons a reformative area rather than a destruction area.
Stephen Kingsley Benio na Yenshas Law. Hey, your whole last week, I'm saying, away, you man, Ghana, chain, Swene, Busia, Asu. And say a statement to be say a joint statement to if the Bar Council of England and it was and Sana Commodore Lawyers Association, Omodi Abase, hearing state a suspended Chief Justice Gertrude Arabe Sabatokono. I mean, what's a statement to me assure so what should be when we say my womb. Also, we am renewing Yentiwe.
Come on, Kabi mine. And Adia a Shimu Kanani say, Yenina, ye Mana Kunini, a 1992 Constitution. And on a Chilequia Yemfasu Mumino. And unti Ufa Constitution now. What teacher Mamunimu, Krabata Miensa, your Mampenina, so your Mashibu for what Timojuma. And unti was answer what Chilequia say, Ubijuma Dieno. I would in a samba why I am for Sonya and Tutu. And when I ba at the Mojman Article 146, I come by Chief Justice, any other judges of the Superior Courts. And unti ewo Chief Justice Juma Diemuno. A Juma Kobi Monegana Phobi Fise, why ya dear beer, a Tiaganamra. Mrano Swama who can say Bibisa ba, we your petition, we your crater the court down, man penny. O man penny so jia. Or the court almost tune for Council of State. Or more than saying, you know, so much your tones are from our over you one. And no, I've been a coso, a Chief Justice, I mean, get to Kunoa, I suspended, and I say, I cannot saying. Petition by me and son a common penny as way. And the me and saying, I saw him one, you know, so mupai. Ntikoi and a woman penny, Council of State, or mono. Or man can't say. Or anu you prima facie almost said that trade there was a written response and kasa on the basis for the entire officer was obeying one and mramun so ne basa said the beya on twintwa manfo anamuntino yes o mampani wo tumi se o timi twene sensan o constitution no eno no mampani gina so ne tumi a Ghana for their mano or money to me, yet for the Article 1, sovereignty resides in the people. And 7th December 2024, overwhelmingly Ghana for Twabase, or no Bojidi on Munti Omdomana Shenesa. The executive authority on the Shenesa, only the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. And no man penigina Mranaso and our train, mammy, sincere. Mamma Nankasa say, or a lawyer into one so over or the far only Mra. Or there are some knuckle court, but quack was in. But in our qua na adiego. If you say, on Timin Chram rapporti or Mampaniade, Abuso. And unti lawyer Nibian Titiano, yet Tre say, Yan Sum Mra. Yet ye servant of the law. do you lawyer near dear be our year assembly our can be ano also who say oh can the mrama who quine dear the kind sanko fuku almost on my wine Commonwealth Lawyers Association the come saying do do saying free him that's the first question how many tell much ye ni mo ye to so bio the Bar Council of England Ghana ye sovereign state Ghana ye oman ye di ne ho so wonya ne fa ho die 1957 many years ago a ono ankasa di ne ho so wo ne mra wo ne bibia Ghana fo nyina ko sa line 27th April 1992 ana mo to aba je constitution ne to mu enti oman na ye bu no hihye bia eye bia no constitution no ene hwem de ye na omampani agina so e de tu anamon enu ti anka omo ba de edi kan so omeka se oh ye hwe Ghana constitution ni mu a e bi article ABC de omampani wabuso enu ti yesusu se fa constitution ni ya adwuma na ma chief justice no nsa ma eden nsa mra me di ni dwuma
okay
ba o kan letter tintin ya ba bia ne ho mutimi kotu mra ba ko sei se bia omampani abuso arefo omunti ko mraba
no mo chese transparency
eno pa ho a omu sanso kasa ne kura yatem didie omu muade
ko wenim
o ti ase
yes
o say immediately and with that delay wo fu pa omu ye dwe pa o
ehye so
o mampani a timamufo Ghana fo ato aba ma no wagina o mamu ni nyina nim aswai aye de o man tumi kese no nyina ahye ne nsam no wo ti ba bi se akuo popotwa bi se o hye no wagina Ghana mra so adigima no onto constitution ntwene na mo ntie mu no fa ma me samra minua ayatem didie kese na du ba bia na ya se bibifo Ghana fo bi yeso so sade we so so te asie
mate asie pa
mra be no mampani abuso omunga omientie mami court bia no kwa on lusu ye meboa so na na chief justice anya the judges na wo ne bi wo kra on nenam ne so no mkodu o den no kwa no lusu ni sam ni nyina so nim e bi se o mampani di mra no so pepepepepepe no de di ne dwuma en wa hyebo se wo no o so mra die ebeto bia no o de be ya adwuma ye di asem ni wie ni asem ma me no kwa do no nyina so nim tie montu won san ko na adwuma committee de ba o ntempa o be san ko na adwuma ye di asem ni wie ni ase ampa abonu nti no yantwe na so yenyina dia o de be ya adwuma Uni akin Nicholas ye ma hwefo nti ase se enye penye dikan ni a ye dis article 146 ye adwuma enye penye dikan ni o ka Mrs Lamte no ye shraj pani petition say ya akoye ye hwe mu na tia no ye yi na di ma no kotena fie ajagefo bebre a na bi mu kura wu kwa announce u ka announce investigate by you ye bebre na we ya no mu gina so a ye di yi o ma di ko fie
appointment
ma me shall to say no ye electoral commissioner omo ye ya mo si procurement eno so say ya samra ya na gina so de ye de e de yi na di ko fie indeed interestingly unim so no mampani akofo ado petition akọ afa chief justice we ho ama o de akọ council of state these are official records
before sir
before be free so
yes
ama wo refer na ko de akọ ana da ho ena no wo free so na ye jegu ya council of state no gu ye ana nipa ho fra ye petition ko na nsem na amanfo code no omo bo ma amre nye code keto o eno kure wo mu ne se ye lawyer fo ne Ghana fo bebre ni ma me dwumadi oba be di ye
okay
o wetumi faale asemeti abanya bosom miensa bosom na bosom num ye ma date ba parliament asem tumi sima wia na 12 o'clock tumi faale case ama otumi enya panel mo transem no so edi kasa omo di injunction ato parliament so na ye ni kroma eden ne ante ko fredame as attorney general menua obi a wo ye judge na obu asem tia na ma me we be transfer ebi kura do the phone call na transfer wo mo
phone keke
phone calls no transfer wo man enim sem we
ko enim
Ghana fo ka ho asem wontie adiem wo mo na edin sama nkofo na wo mu na key persons no ye NDC mpanifo ma mo we fa paper ne pen e twa letter koma president akofo aro se omodwuma so nipa and one form ko Supreme Court e can one of the petition can be o de ase wo mo edin sama e find this fo ho ato force in case your friend is saying or puni the anyone omun na otwe say form Supreme Court enti no wo de no to nchen a watam Ghana sika e de ahwe ni kunu ne ma e do makọ abrochi akọje omani wa bra mramu no ni sa akonya no ndi mi anye emi ahwem
ye ba hwem
obi oyo lawyer ni a ode na asem ba Supreme Court wadi asem na wie wo bua ne fo o se waje atom wo frɛ papa no a obu na nimtia de di na tem court ho o mame men adam menye bone adam na wodi matam ho so mo nkyene nhyem mfa no kɔhyem na wache ne na kɔhyem court da mu nso no court nya tena se ade be kɔso bia na wo se ye record ne events a record of proceedings ewie na papa no be gye ya no ka ho because wa nim sa ade a wo ye no wa anya ade pa enu nti oni hu kwan so de ko mo mampani Ghana obia no onya accountable e wo ne dwumadi a wodi ho obia ya accountable enu nti ye be sre maame ne dwumadi obedi ye no nipa bebre no mo ho asem ka and the only avenue a petition and omodi akọ mampani ye adwuma no we de toto de atwa mo atumi se we kura de da sonko for example sharato say petition no unu committee etna so ajajefo mienu anet so no unu so mogusu di asana mampani page o mo call Supreme Court doji mafosaw then you scratch my back I want to scratch yours when we di asemi kwana tuma point say nipa we ye ndisi ni o mo point back on ewe we ye individual sa o ma je o madwuma o mo ye neutral obi antimi mfo obi mo enfore amanyoku obi ho o mo ye fair analysis of the situation ndi ye nya na o mo nyo madwuma na momote ba bo so ye komo wofo aman hwe de esisi wa mama so ade ndo o mo ntwe krata nko hobi na ma twa with that presence immediately without delay who born dog o mo fa de mesiso e o mo maga na no mo fa de mesiso ene ntimi nua krata we nyina so obi anim e bogus without merit o mo ni lucus o mo ni tumi kra se o mo do o ma no beto Ghana nsemu de nim no so mampani president Mahama so I say o de Ghana mra be ye adwuma so far so good and one of the djuma se wato mra obi ma ye hu so far so bi antimi nkyere se wato mra na no di so a wo ye adwuma no pani se utimo fan anti amonku ma me wo se onye ye woni mo fa constitution ne kura article 146 was enam se sa proceedings we sa se ni we no eye ade bi ehu hiente no ye ni ne kokoam ba se ma me ne be press conference e be bija asem no ma etese mu mo bia ati e bi kura nsi da I didn't also yes sir na ane nam court we ne akwa eko asina ya bo wato enu kire bibi enu nti yantra ho ma kofu buwe mu bi sei emfa oman Ghana tumi no emfa ni agro enu nti o mampani krata we kura mani wasting time ho quickly attorney general respond me kura na mpise ho nyampo san ko mo attention but o attorney general response or the amom na excellent enu nti de ka ne se let we nyina so bi anim eyanim ti abuo en kofo bi adwo yo mo se abibi mind still na no om ne die so and what kind of content and the tone of the language and is that akwa ana oru a okasa kire na akwa o ti ase sabi o bampo no and na ntimi nyiso sa akasa we ma no se kofi fade we bra ka ho anantentem kofa bra kra be he we ni ma dabi bo no abekọ at his or her pace the open no akota mo no so se no be fade abro sa na wi ase adu na mutimi tena ba bi twe language we the bro man penny enu nti ya bo ato agu
okay
mra no be ya adwuma committee ni ye na adwuma o mu wie no mo de ba bia o mo se enko bi o man penny de be ya adwuma se ma me na bona obekofie odibem so obesan be ye na adwuma
okay
enu no we tete and e ba ye asizu MPP fu asom ena gidi president Kufuor now de ne tena ho no what the petition ko council of state wo se dentia eya mra na mampani bia wo ba wo so de ye adwuma enu to mu nya ma mra ne nya adwuma ma me no ye wie no di bima oba be ye na adwuma odi fa obakofie eno de president aka and sana mra no so tie oni option bia we conveyor belt say the president Kufuor kan na mrebi no the committee no recommendation no he is bound by it but be ye adwuma tie menu aken
Mamenda a lawyer Stephen Kingsley Benny Mendana se papa. Mamenko Honorable Timothy Atawadi. Yenti honorable.
I would say lawyer Kasa you see the Bar Council of England and Wales and the Commonwealth lawyers, only an association, they are not a country by themselves, and they have no locus advising a country as to how to govern itself. They don't have that locus. I had to say the Apatasi Drinkers Association, Football Association, former MPs Association. That is their character. They have no locus. In any case, this bar association wants institutions to work. 1% institutions here. Obama no from we should allow the institutions to work. And the institutions are working. Now you are issuing a letter asking them to reinstate a chief justice who is on suspension, because citizens of those countries, they have to understand one thing. The first thing is that any government that petitioned against the chief justice, these are bona fide citizens of the country. Using a state institution, state law, the supreme law of the land, by the procedure to petition against a chief justice. They are citizens. Ghana for no petition, and yet government a chief justice. No. So what these people have done, we can file treasonable charges against them because they are asking the president to act unconstitutionally. And if the president acts unconstitutionally, treasonable charges will be filed against the president of this country. Into all parties, the president should go and do all what the constitution that he has followed up to date. Or both constitutional good. President should also both constitutional good. Punishment at the man. That is what they are asking the president to do. We can file treasonable charges against them. And I expect the Attorney General to file a treason charges against them, because so when your president act unconstitutional, it means you have put the constitution aside, and I will do a juma. And as a result, you can be impeached. You can be impeached if a president acts unconstitutionally. Because I'm saying you have to reinstate. What it means is that a twin petition is signed. A process na economy and turning backward. What it means that you have flouted the constitution of Ghana. You have flouted and you can be punished. Why is there the Bar Council of England, Wales, and the Commonwealth not stopping Israel from killing the people of Palestine? When women and children are killed in Palestine, why couldn't they ask Israel to withdraw from the occupied lands? Palestine, at Gaza, thousands of people have been killed. Why can't the Bar Council of England, Wales, and the Commonwealth, who are lawyers, knowing that the children of Israel, the children of Gaza, the children of Palestine, they are throwing bombs. They are throwing bombs and killing children. Why can't they ask Israel to withdraw from the occupied lands? You went and bombed Iran. Where was this Bar Council? You are supporting the European Union to fight against Russia. The people of Ukraine are dying. Why are you not asking Zelensky? All force obey NATO. They should withdraw from the NATO alliance that he's talking about. It's the joining of NATO that brought that. Why are the Bar Association not asking that illicit financial outflows from this part of the world, I call in trillions of dollars, they should repatriate it back for development of the people, that your roads have not been developed, and that these monies have been sent to Britain and its allies every year. There are leakages, tax evasion, and they do that through multinational corporations and institutions in this part of the world. Why are they not asking the United States to withdraw their army from Ghana soil when the United States set up a base in our base here, that their citizens, America's soldier why is the Bar Association not asking that the United States should withdraw its base here And they are asking us, who is abiding by the constitution, that we should do what they think is fit. In fact, they are an association. And I think that Attorney General has all reported the conduct of this association to the UN. They have no basis. How many basis? How many and about good governance. When countries now is practicing bad governance, is entering into people's sovereign countries and hijacking their minerals and all that belongs to them. Why are they not telling their countries to do that? And I was saying people for some, and then a lawyer and a car, from the word go from the day the petitioner citizens they buy, this bar association conference should tell us one place Oma Faso and find the choir be do be pempenso be do enen. Pempenso be do enen mono. Since the petitions were lodged, it has followed meticulous due process. None has been jumped up to today that where we are. The woman herself acknowledges that. So ECOWAS a court. In any case, who lodged the petition here? Lawyer, you cannot do this without a petition being lodged for you to act on it. So that the Council of the Bar of England, Wales, and Commonwealth should give us the copy of the petition of the one who the lodge and answer and we say no. Or it was an emergency meeting that they called.
Interesting.
How did they come by this? Who lodged the complaint? Woman, justice will lodge a complaint. The chief or the complaint come on. If there's no complaint, you can't write. How are you going to write? And the complaint should state that, look, ye kosumi nyinano hane na law na tochimana yam fasuntino me kai say you said this ikono my rights are being trampled on and then I cannot see justice at the end of the tunnel. This is institutional, this is law, and we are a sovereign state. No one on earth, and Ghana belongs to other unions. We are only signatories to this. In fact, in Africa, we have what we call the NEPA, the New African Partnership. They also have a peer review mechanism. We have the African peer review mechanism by African presidents. What did they say? One moment they've intervened in a lot of countries that were practicing democracy. As we talk now, all those countries have grounded to a halt because of distance. They've grounded. Look at the imperialist tactics. France here for Ouattara ba your friend say about Cote d'Ivoire. Where were they? Where are they when rebels are stealing minerals that belong to the continent, selling to the Western world? Diamonds go to these diamond producing countries in Africa. All are ending up in European markets and so on. When I said the Amobeka, I said they should be helping us to uphold institutions. They shouldn't help us to destroy our institutions, so that we'll come back to them and set up a committee to rectify. I didn't know about IMF, they give us conditions. And they even match us with the conditions, say that unless you read this condition, they're not going to release $300 million. Why did they do that? So, and we have gone beyond that, and we are not going to take instructions. We are not going to take advice from any supposed Commonwealth Lawyers Association or the Bar Council of England and Wales. Ghana, we've got overgrown. We've gone beyond. We're the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to gain independence. If we cannot govern ourselves, no one should teach us how to govern. It's an insult. And it's undermining of the sovereign will of the people of this country. And we will not take it. They cannot govern us. How can a group of lawyers go and sit down there and write this chaff, this Zoom lion, and send to us? Why? What did they take us for? Why? They should go to Israel. They are killing the people of Palestine. Ask Israel to withdraw from the occupied lands. We'll clap for them. They should go to Ukraine now. Already bombs. They bombed Iran. They helped destroy Libya. Destroy Libya. They have destroyed most developing countries across the world. As we sit today, they are all over. Why should we listen to them? Why should we listen to them? Venezuela is a country just in South America. Look at what they are doing there and other countries.
Just almost president discussion as well.
You go there, you will not agree. So for me,
what president
what's it? When Anadu was appointing MPP card-bearing members to the courts, where was the Commonwealth bar lawyers of England, Wales, and Commonwealth not there when Anadu was appointing MPP card-bearing members, parliamentary candidates into the judiciary. And then you say here that we support an independent, impartial, honest, and competent judiciary and recognize that independent, effective, and competent legal system is integral to upholding the rule of law, engendering public confidence and dispensing of justice. Where has this thing been flouted? Where has this thing been flouted? Because the constitution says, who will petition again? You can petition against the Speaker of Parliament. You can petition against the President, the Vice President, and any senior public officer. You can lodge complaint against them. And I will lodge a complaint. So, the processes through which the petition must go through. Did we jump? In any case, did the President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC party lodge a complaint against the Chief Justice? It was the people of this country. Some citizens feel that the petition for redress, and we are in the process to redress the petition and come to a logical conclusion. They cannot be watchdog over us. They cannot be. When there are people in the United States, there are people in Britain who has been thrown into jail because they are black-skinned people and did not go through due process of law. People are languishing in jails, in dungeons, because of racist judges who push people there. In Nkrumah, George Floyd, a white man had to put the what do you call it, the knee on the guy for him to die. What did this bar association say? The number of our brothers in England, in the Western world, including the United States, there's so much racist treatment, condescending treatment against them. What did the bar association say? Even in Wales, discrimination even in public jobs. What did the Bar Association of the Commonwealth say? Members of the Commonwealth Association have been treated with disdain. Why? And now I was happy that Attorney General, within some twinkling of an eye, responded to them with all the force that he deserves. They should know that we are not going to take any imperialist intervention of our governance in this country, because like me and millions of people voted for your friend said President John Dramani Mahama. He has 2 tests for the first time of members of parliament. He can use that 2 tests anyhow he wants to use. Change laws. But John Mahama is not bothered. He's only fixated on ensuring that roads we've constructed, the education sector we are doing, the health sector, inflation is coming down. Your dollar that was chasing our CD is now stabilized. Fuel prices are stabilized. The inflation is coming down. These are real policies. Then yet a year situation for where I'm cultural. First of all, when a mom petition, who petitioned them? Who lodged a complaint to them? In terms of normal say Ghana for an come on. Of course, there must be a basis for the response. And where is the complaint? Where is the petition? They should show us who petitioned them, because they couldn't have held an emergency meeting to write this. They should show us the petition, and until that is done, we will not take what they are doing, and they cannot interfere. They don't know governance more than us. Now, in Trump engineer hooligans, they broke into the White House, and they were saying, "Hang Mark Pence, hang Mark Pence." You know what, Mark Pence? He was the vice president of Trump. They said they should hang him. what did the Bar Council of England, Wales, and the Commonwealth tell the people of America when they brought for the first time into the White House and they were sitting on the speaker chair and they said they should hang Mike Pence? You understand? So they even there. So this is a useless letter. We are not going to mind them. They should go and stop Israel from killing the people of Palestine. Children, women are dying. They should not support Ukraine because Ukraine wants to join NATO. And then Russia said, I won't allow. They should ask Zelensky, the comedian, to stop. They should go and ask him to withdraw. They should stop sending fighters, bombs, drones to Ukraine to kill people of the Ukrainian country. Such a beautiful country, destroy. Go to Iran. Where are these? So why? They should tell the United States to remove their army base from Ghana and all other countries that they have their bases there. Determine what should happen. Thank you.
Medasi Honorable Timothy Atabuade na yete ne nkano mamenko law where yenhwe akotia by elections. Yes. The IGP share party representatives in the omudi nkomo NDC Tanko Computer and represent NDC and Nanabi Nanabuachi NPP EC Koye.
And of where the people are, the images are all over. The people are seeing. For me, my deputy, he had almost about 20 guys on him. The videos is all over. There are images all over. So we also pointed this out to the Ghana police.
And the party reps or PMO at the police headquarters or Bukushi IGP Christian Tatayono Neti Omunkayeti Tanko Computer on an representing ND Samayoko no Deputy Director of Elections Zasuni Hunanabuache friend and a B a national organizer demand a new patriotic party. Akutia by elections. Yes, was where.
I'm saying Honorable Enesia Kumi, now a member of Parliament for Kutia. I mean, Fanny and say, yes, now I'm a call one of my sister stations near your programs, but elections in the Mona, you could share her. I mean, also, when they won't come and say, yes, all my name, but Fofi and Tuata were free, and Mabucha Yako. And said, I'm right here, no, Banasa, was said. Electoral Commission ahumbuana yatoa ba yi mrahye bedwane foforo eno nti ene day em say na 2nd September na abato no beba so na ohwe NDC ahumbua tempa so a fa so yi parliamentary candidate a ogina mo ho my colleague lawyer Bernard Bediako. Yes, me gidi say so far so good. Ohwe campaign no teams are call rounds utie feedback se free ho ba na che se omo nyina agi atum se in fact adwumaden ene modern ba mampani Mahama ne NDC mreti awa mu omo aye no ase omo ni anu nti kwan bia so no omo ebe kire odo de ama NDC no nti enim se de be si bia no yankopon ya adoma NDC ebe san dinkunim ewo ho na agi seat na san be ka ho ha ade ehia pa yie na ade ba ko a enyina ye ka ho asem ne meeting na course o ya asomdwe ho asem kwan ya be fa so a e be to aba na wie na e be ya asomdwe enkofa watimo wakam bia ama ano na ade ehia ye nyina da bia meka se NDC ya manyuko bia ya asomdwe manyuko na e pa asomdwe nso nti wo ya kandifo nyina hombrase honhom ene brano bia na mo mutu bia ya asomdwe ene nkaboma na mo na you can't buy elections or my na you call buy elections na yetete se pinchim ba kumienu bi eba bo ho etimisi ni ade but the ma buy election ho ejeme na ama Ghana for ede o mani ba ho kan ho asem de si wo ayawa so wasi ogon the course wo ayawa so satam no na ban dada no wo MPP abai wo mo share da efa wo mo amatwofo de soja ntade ne national security ntade share wo mo mo atuo ene ka wo mo de call ho se wo mo kwa kodiawu and wo mo koy enso ampa ni ampa wo mo kodiawu no so ampa wo mo ko bro amanfo to the sense Miami minister Minister for Communication na Honorable Sam George we say be kwan fa so buru no to share no so bo na sum je say na obia candidate ne kura wo mo ko ni fie ko tutuo me ko du ba bi se de be ya o man asumwie nti na oye ne bi amenti na o say NDC tata ye national chairman Honorable Fosu Ambofo ka say aba no Bernice Bibra mama ne ama se obekum trom no odwa asasadro de ja no fa no muso se be to aba na wie ne bia ya di nkunim na nipa be hwere ne nkwan de NDC kura aba na ede ye jai omo mfa enune state atutu asem and Akufo-Addo government ekudruye ye wie ye den ye se ate committee ko pampanifo em short mo be tenase ja daje prefra manfo atutu o ma no omu wie ye no omu anyensem omu eye nhihye ba omu free say what you tro ma so
double mo nse
double ene
ye you television
so me okuna ne nam ne kura tundu ara no mo de ne Ghana ha nyina mo ko babia ko galamse sa no mo ko ha mo ka na no ma ni kura mo amma o recommend say nkofo bo ayemfo mo ko gina se ni bia ni o masem DSP asugumu bisa se president Akufo-Addo one na aban de no mo ye fa ho me amadamfo na bia o gina video no kasa o ye national organizer no kan de no mo ye fa ho
man ye bibia amfa
yes panisi nipa bi o twetire bia no o sura ya na
the sanity
what you say na we am say anani de na say wada na why say o mune no say ho na say twetire ni free so enunti omunim say de o mo ye no sa na ye be ye ko ye friend saying na send dia ekoko ya black mad de na see ye unwarranted attack ena mame how akunsi ekofa bai oko police station what the weapon show ho ye den so what you say o ma ko ho nyina na ye namfosam anuanom ye kasa ye sere bo no ko du ho no unza mpa kasoa ayaba ya santoa den na koso ha ena den ena say ono de so no nim so one weapon pepper spray but one it could do yaman samanfo nyina ba mu bi
saman ba ho
yes
sa
wo hu saman ba ho akwa na wo fu ne ho no
ninja no e saman
ho na nim sa ba no ho na nim no ho na ti ma kire se atuma se wonie
Shawali master
o ma ya bu wo mu ku wo mu kasoa no ba ko saman ne ba ho no
ono dan no Shawali no
yes
sa
ba ko saman and up to ne wa yira o we ya no yira ye o ma hwere no mu hu no
Shawali master no mu hu no
o ye saman wo ma ha wa kun se ma ye bu wo mu ebi wu ye wo kasoa no ba ko saman ne ba ho ma me na sa ka se o be sa kwa akotia na de ka nyina ne se yenim se ebedi nkunim Sama no.
It's over TV.
Sama no na to
for the benefit of your listeners, omutie ni tie catch. Me san review. Sama no shefugu.
Ai o sheche. So pese be hunu no sama. Wo de hwe.
Me hwe.
Pe de we a wo si to no. Wo de hwe.
Sama ni roko no. Hunu ni mo.
Yes. When na me catch no. Where sama? Ya ye wa ni no de. Me hu ya no.
WWE pao.
Yes. I'm a summon for the first time of Ghana. Election summon at me aba abe to na ho push
mama ye hwe woni biom na me hu saman no saman na ekwe
yes wani pa ba na bet ma davu say
no Shawali master
yes enunti no ma me no to asem o ye no na no den so no oda ho no nipa no wi ano yira ye
ye hu ni biom
yes
lawyer twawasem
enunti de kan akwatia bibia no ebesi
okay
Ghana Police Service are you ready and then people for where woman some more ka videos so mu kura train no mo yankofo bi o mo so mo train amanfo de aba ye tutu asem akwa
mo ye train
yes we ebesi Ghana Police Service o ma prepare so mo kwa ndisi yenim se ekodi nkonim ye nya tutu asem ye the message akọ ye candidate were prepared akọ rounds o mo so mo bon toa akwatiafo se reset na agenda and now we see a watimi aburo dollar yi pasa ɔmo nso hu ne pa ɔmampani Mahama yɛ no nti no ba bi ɔmbɛyɛ amana hu ne sɛ ɔmo bɛto abama ndc candidate no ne mo obi ana adwen sɛ ɔde atutu asɛm bɛkɔ akotia de ɛnyɛ adeɛ nso ɔman no bambofo bɛma ne kwan ɛno deɛ aban on tracing ne ana wɔkyena sɛ na bi count edu ne ade na wɔsɛ sojafo bɔ mo ɔmbɛden ɔmbɛbam ɛno nti yɛ babunu na wotie na ɔhwɛ yɛ ɛmo bi na ada sɛ kodi atutu asɛm akotia ebi a ɔbɛkɔ no na nkɔyɛ asɛm pa if you say wotie MPP for kasa nyina omo hope nyina ne sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkɔdi atutu because ɔmo adwene sɛ ɔmo yɛkɔ Ablekuma no BBC Ablekuma de ne sɛ mpanifo akɔ hɔ no ɛnyɛ ha wakumsi no no kɔ ya ɔkɔ yu pepper spray a anka sama be pie hɔ aba be bɔ na to fam ka bibia nsi wɔ hɔ but ɛyɛ ɔno de ɔkɔ yɛ yɛ nti na masa yɛ ne kɔ so ɛno nti de yɛ kan sɛ NDC for any kotiafo nyina edu wa mu nyina yempie nkokoto ya ba obia ntimi nya hwe
sama no shefugu white
god oni e owi ano yira ye on the sama so
me woni bi ma no shefugu white ona bo hwe
ha sama no shefugu white god no bo no to fom owi ano yira ye
Charlie master
on say we are tesia sama so white ano mutase
no she white
sanate sama no ko ko ba ko sama ene ba ho so enu ndi yem pese saman be sa pie ho bio
yo
enti no how okunsi so be ko ho a on comport no as former member of parliament no who say ene ndis na also aban papa na aba mra eye aduma
fo be ba ho
of course we ba ko pe no bo na ba bi okoto nipa be yikromu ntimi mpagya no
ene be
yenu ananan epie ho de a de be si bi ananye papa
yo
enunti na bi ne ne mante katachie mu a wohwe ayi a omo treni amanfo omo se omo kwa akwatie na se no hu ni kutreyam Ghana Police Service anda tete yo nu omo bom ho modin yi
dede hunu
no omo ye and another issue sabi wadi bone e pe wachew kofo ebromu do ho akosie bebro ho kra aban attorney general kra court arrest warrant from court no wanya wa de na jese abato ase ntimi nchew
ebetumi ato
aso dem kra o man kwa chichi kata enu nti wo ba ho na omu hu a de na jese o mutimi nchew
ye be chew
na de ndam bibi fosro adenti no musro na jese o munnim so o ko fo no bia di bone a o mu dwane o makosie a o ma dwen se that day no be baba election as enu nti wo ka ho a wo ba no aboa obi anu ankofie ye ma obi amfa mranhye ne nsam o ma we mu enye de ope about the better to pepe, you be we are kind, I declare NDC as a winner. Oh, Piant me your Bibia. I mean, the assurance are to me your folk, Piant me your Foucault. Aban Papa or Ghana NDC, young Cassian, you was soon to know, ye ba near the Mrasse and some now your Mabruni be a baby. No, I don't know how a black man. Oh, Pianere. On to my man by ya, obey ye weapon, and a coffee win a buy. Eno kra no nyo bia na ye ono ne bone a wadi na ho asotwe no nya no ho sanso na besi wo wi asomdwe pepepe na bekoso ye betu awi akan eno he indication say ba pu say ba nyina a project and this candidate lawyer Bernard Bediako as a possible winner and enim say ba be ka ho na parliament amu se si ano a super majority oba be ka ho na nyuma pani hye pa wampani Mahama e de koma se bedwom no ho akota kire ne atimi aya amaso abapa eno nti no ya asomdwe bibia no ebesi anom de day ne by this time e betena ha na yenkunimdie fraka for NDC
Meda senti lawyer Stephen Kingsley Benny na yetenen kano or a deputy MD de Ghana Post mamenko honorable Timothy Boadu na yentua nkomono so honorable akotia by elections
you see chemicals so sure Ghana fan free the friend say the by elections are na say Ablekuma by elections you know. There was no problem. There was there any problem?
No.
Onwa how Kunsinos or Yen who say he's coming to use the Ablekuma elections as a training ground for her election, for a campaign as a women's organizer for the MPP. That was why she came there to do. Oba hono so oba ba kire se ono na ni ede na ento aba mano when it is time for them to vote for their national officers and she wants to be a women's organizer. That was all what she came there to do. into oba na obi amfi na anya hwe no ana okoi na osan by to create a confusion so that the vote the MPP delegates no ombe hu se na ni ede no ma vote women's organizer man. That was all about it. Ablekuma campaign na nyina no when the voting started it went well until your friend said how Allah
okay.
What was wrong there? Intini we use as explain as example no. Sometimes so niema so mane be ye de bufuo ba krom ha no.
Ntokwa no kra na how anankasa no. Na ode
how no person tokwa no ba na pija no. Look what I'm saying is
yes.
What person no he wanted it to come so that it will boost her campaign. She wanted anka wanyama na banka nyene so fifie ba no no the buy. He's coming to create a confusion so that it will boost her campaign and they make an on
what you say
no sound fire you know for changes me say how came there to use it as a platform on grounds to create so that the delegates from can say when and near day na vote man no onye women's organizer don't mean power my that is all about it. That was all about. Look, why can't people read people's actions? Before this time, how could you two or fire no? How was not the one who fired the two no? Kaswa. But we all knew this things. The Ghana police under the Nanado Edankwaku did not act. That officer now were investigating. You know, transfer woman or the officer. And I think that our government should be opening that case, a criminal case. I think that the police service and then the attorney general should order the police to open that case in which our your friend is saying, "Cause on no beji tools of fire gun, near Ghana fire no." You don't let these things go and allow the woman to be operating as if she's a King Kong. No. Sometimes you never be the aggravation term also. How a commission should be facing criminal charges now. In fact, face another criminal charge for her actions at the Blekumanov. He should be charged before the anti-Ajama MPP almost they still have math to be saying that they should arrest people who were protecting the ballot box. Sasama now can't go for no more protected ballot box. You know, you don't. Someone who has protected the ballot box needs to be awarded. You are now putting them to arrest and confront no more. They were protecting democracy. They were protecting the ballot box from the actions of our Kumsin. They should have been facing our Kumsin should have been facing criminal charges by now, assault charges. For using a weapon that is not allowed. And you don't know your pepper spray no. You cannot get pepper spray to buy in town. It's not so like Nkati and Town town. Well, yeah, weapon no fear no or testy and son of the about test say in a yejman as a yejuma. And some of the bahonmo. We cannot allow us when Gamo cannot allow criminals like they're not your friend is saying Nana B Kikaka hormone. Who dare Nana B to be talking like that? Share politics in Tiama Nipa. Some people and can say so politics Yama so sama or better than Nipo Kroma. Share look at the character talking, look at the caricature talking. But we have allowed them. Our council should be facing criminal charges for firing a weapon during that Kaswa time and the people who died because on one legitimacy on a fire weapon. So it's not difficult to prosecute The Ablukubana, he came there with a well-rehearsed program to cause confusion, and he did cause the confusion. You charge her for those things. One was going to Akwetia or no because the Akwetia people there won't be anything. No be the end confusion be a hot. Same people for so do look at what no or someone they don't trust the police and say a chairman for say if any people follow self-defense who call more they were ready the handcuffs but to near the other police station. We must send this because I'm out for this program. Any fellow, our MPP supporter, or people like Nana B and Co to deceive him to go and fight. Nana B wanyan is gonna see the fear no. Now MPP supporter and our foot soldiers no mouth you. And on what you know how can say there's self-defense And yes, Sana, almost youth organizer Mustafa and first before the elections. One Hawkers on his hands are full of bones. When they were born people to fight at a block, he was talking like that because they were in power and the state security was behind them. No Mustafa because on one day. After the bounce say no press conference, not to So we should not allow people like Nana B and the MPP to be leading and telling our state security what they should do and what they should not do. Gone are the days. Say reset to Okrumha. Everybody must have the mind to be reset. Whether you're in opposition or not, you must be brought to be reset. If you are not going to be reset, and then we will be to flood the laws of this country, the law must take its course. After Ablikuma there, she ain't see one more. That's the one thing. Two, among for more Ablikumano, they are also benefiting from the inflation that has gone down. They are benefiting from the city stabilization. They are benefiting from the fuel prices above from no. I'm a lot for anything reduce. These are the things on Besha to Abano. And we are going to work hard. We are not going to say that because the policies we are back. Our policies in human intinu. Young campaign, back campaign. We'll do everything. I'll go there. Make on because we share first year university stress free fees na ebano. The children in where Akwetia also benefited. St. Rose's is a school at Wahonomo, and they are benefit the arrears for payment of food supplies to the schools and so on. The people of Akwetia or more who some benefited from Honomo. Until we are going to go based on this. Now the main person one army they call say if you go and follow people like Nana B, they will arrest you. Yeah, there's all back over them. Now Nana B in Tokosi obedient through Honomo. And no one should follow people like that and lose their lives or lose their families and so on. We are going to Akutia and we are going to paint the place green and come back. That's the only message. And it is good that police for you meet political parties. You have more guidelines. You say nebeye. Na say wo police for na catch say nebeye under Christian Teto Yohonu. Then you go and do your own thing now. I beg the IGP. It should not blink the eye. Arrest the fellow. Arrest him. Move chilling to for non for handcuffs and shenanigans. Because you cannot do this and always paint the country black. Then you turn around and people like your friend said the back council of your friend said no church on because I say my because of people like these people. Because one dada who your friend is saying Chief Justice now be do to the pempers say come Chief Justice to follow the due process. Won't even come here. Lawyer can't say this petition or the content was not supposed to be shown to the public or could declare content or could say be these are frivolous things. Of course, Supreme Court in this country, what did they say? The court says it's an abuse of the court process. That's an abuse. A Supreme Court, a friend say Chief Justice can flood the court process. Not the Akobe buildings of Akonon. So for me, that Blukuma, Mobia, and the Emmanuel Shem, the voting day, all the voters should come out and vote and cast their vote for the NDC for us to reset the country and continue to reset Akwetia for the benefit of this country. We are not going to listen to Kofana and bet anyone that misbehaved there. No, we are going to take them on. One, we will all be there. I'll go there before, and the voting day will all be there to see what is happening.